I want her. I want her. But for $48, I don't know if I'm gonna get her. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. My name is Candice and this is Everything Beauty with Candice B. So the Sephora Spring Savings event has rolled around again for us for another year. If you don't know what that is, at least twice a year, Sephora does these spring savings events where depending on your tier level, you'll get a certain percentage off of everything that they sell in Sephora. So all prestige cosmetics. If you're VIB Rouge, which means you spend $1,000 per year, you'll get 20% off, and the sale starts the earliest for you. It starts Friday, April 1st, and it goes all the way through April 11th. If you're VIB, it starts on April 5th and goes through the 11th, and you get 15% off. Or if you're just a beauty insider, you'll get 10% off, and it starts April 7th through the 11th. And for the duration of the sale, the Sephora collection products are also on sale for 30% off. So if you're just VIB or a beauty insider, this is the best time to purchase your Sephora collection makeup products. So this is like one of my favorite times of the year. I'm usually just like, the sale is coming, the sale is coming. Because not every day Sephora has a sale like this. So this is the time that I use to stock up on my products and try new stuff that I probably wouldn't want to pay full price for in the first place. So for my cart, I got my phone out and I'm just gonna go through the stuff that I'm planning on repurchasing. So it's just like my staple products, and then we'll get into my wish list. So starting with skincare, the main three things that I want to get is a moisturizer, a toner, and an eye cream. And I can tell you guys, it's the same stuff that I use all the time. So for my eye cream, it's the Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment with avocado. My favorite eye cream. Is the only one I talk about on this channel. So if y'all seen any of my other videos, my skincare videos, y'all know that's the only one that I use. For toner, I'm looking to restock on my Ole Henriksen Dark Spot Toner. I recently went back to that one and it has done wonders for my skin. It's done so well with my hyperpigmentation. I see it like fading away, and I usually like to use it like for maybe 3 or 4 months and then I'll stop because I don't want my skin to get too used to it. But I love that stuff, and then I'll usually go back and then it just completely changes my skin. So I'm definitely gonna start using that. I'm gonna pick up another bottle. And for moisturizer, it's my holy grail. It is the, Belief True Cream Moisturizing Balm. I love that moisturizer. I can use it day and night. It's so thick and moisturizing because I really like a heavy cream when I'm moisturizing my face. I wear a lot of matte products that tends to be a little bit drying, so having like a moisturized base just makes my makeup look so good. Okay, so now for the skincare wish list, the one thing that I have on my list is Charlotte Tilbury's Magic Cream. Y'all, this stuff is so expensive. I think I'm still only gonna get the smaller jar of it. That's $29 because I think the next size up is, let me see. The next size up is $64 at 1 ounce. The one I'm looking at is the half ounce because I'm being a little bit cheap. I mean, y'all, I got $800 worth of stuff in my basket right now and I need to narrow it down. But I've heard so many good things about this cream and they're saying that it's so thick and luxurious. I really just want to try it. So I think I'm going to get the trial size. I'm not sure yet, but I will let y'all know. But that is definitely on my list. But that's it for skincare. So now I'm going to move into body care, and I only have one thing on the list, and it's a repurchase. It's the Fenty Skin Butter Drop Whipped Oil Body Cream. I'm actually going to get the refill because I have the container, so all I have to do is pop in the new one. That one is $38 for 6.7 ounces. Y'all, I love that cream. It smells so good. It moisturizes my skin so good, but paying $38 is just, that's a crime. So I am very much looking forward to this sale so that I can get 20% off and just make it just a little bit cheaper. But I think I'm definitely gonna pick that up. All of the rest of the items in my cart are makeup, which I'm very surprised by because I have so much already. But there's been so many new things that have come out in the last few months that I haven't picked up. So definitely gonna take this opportunity to pick up some of the makeup that I really want. So let's just start at the top of the list, and I'm just gonna go in the order of the cart. So it's gonna be a little bit out of order, but just bear with me. So the first thing I have on the list is this Danessa Myricks Beauty Balm Contour. I think I'm gonna pick up the shade Deep 1. It's $26. I've heard some good things about it. I've seen other like YouTubers using it, and it's a black owned brand, or a woman owned brand as well. So I definitely want to support and try something out. I'm really not a big fan of cream like contours or blushes. I prefer powder, but I'm definitely gonna try it out and see how I like it. Next on the list is the Makeup Forever, their new foundation. So it's their HD Skin Undetectable Long Wear Foundation. That one is $43. I've been seeing everybody use it, and like when they put it on their skin, it looks so good. So I definitely want to pick that one up, and I think I'm gonna keep that one. I'm still trying to like figure out what's really staying in my basket and what do I have as like a wish list. Another foundation that I'm picking up, and this one is actually going to be a repurchase. It's the NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation. I love that foundation. It's my favorite one. I wear the shade Macao. Love it. It's mattifying. It sets in place really good. It sets a little quick, but when it sets, it just looks so good. It's transfer proof, and it's only $40. If you've seen NARS foundations, like other foundations, they're at least $50, and this one is the cheapest of all of them, and it's my favorite. So I think that one is definitely going to stay in the cart. And then I also have their new one in there because I do want to try that. So the NARS Light Reflecting Advanced Skincare Foundation, so that one is $49. That one just launched a little while ago too, so I do want to give that one a chance and try that one out. Now when it comes to NARS, like they do not miss. They do very well with undertones and shade matching and just wearable long wear formulas, which I absolutely love. So NARS is really one of my top brands for foundation, and I just know they're not gonna go wrong. So I'm definitely probably gonna pick that one up too. I have a budget, y'all, but I don't know. I'm gonna try and stay to it. And because summer is also coming, I do want to get a tinted moisturizer, and this one you can kind of consider it a repurchase. I haven't worn it in like 5 or 6 years, but I definitely want to pick it up again, and it's the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer Natural Skin Perfector Broad Spectrum SPF 30 foundation. I'm gonna get the mini size. I don't think I need a full size, so the mini is only $25, and it did really well when I wore it back in the day as a tinted moisturizer, and I think it'll be really good for the summertime when I want to go a little bit lighter with my makeup. So for concealers, I actually have quite a few on here. I have 4. So I have 3 that I'm planning to repurchase and 1 that I want to try. So the first one that I'm planning to repurchase is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I use the shade Amande. I really like that concealer, but I feel like it'll be my 3rd purchase, and I feel like every time I've bought it, it runs out really fast. That's the only thing I don't like about this concealer, because you're spending $30 and then you don't really get that much use out of it like other concealers. So that one's on the fence. I'm not sure about this one, but it's in my cart. And then another repurchase is the Pat McGrath Lab Sublime Perfection Concealer. I have the shade 22. I think I want to go down a shade a little bit and go to shade 21. I love that concealer too. I love the packaging of it. If you ever felt it, the outside of the packaging is glass. So when you pick it up, it just feels heavy and luxurious, which it should feel like that because this concealer is $32, and if you know, Pat McGrath is a luxury brand, so all of her stuff just feels very luxurious and it just feels like money. So I think I'm gonna pick this one up, especially at 20% off, because I do not want to pay full price for Pat McGrath. But yes, she's gonna be in my cart for now. And then one of my top favorite concealers is by Fenty Beauty, and it's the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Long Wear Liquid Concealer. I use the shade 385. That one is one of my top concealers. I love it. It's the perfect shade for my under eyes because it doesn't give me too much brightness and it's not so close to my skin tone, so it just gives me a nice little highlight under my eyes, and I love that concealer. So, and for something new, I want to try the Dior Backstage concealer. I think this one just launched, and I think I'm going to pick up the shade 5N, and this one's $29, so it's not bad. I would have expected Dior to be a little bit more expensive. So at $29, I think I can definitely keep this one in my cart. So speaking of Dior, I also want to pick up the Backstage Face and Body Powder. I picked this one up at the last Sephora sale, but I got the shade 6N, and it's just a tad bit too dark. So I tend to use it as like a bronzer contour shade. So I'm going to go down a shade to 5N instead, and hopefully that'll match my skin tone a little bit better without making me so dark all over. But the way that powder like lays on your skin and just gives you like that illumination, just, y'all, trust me when I say get that powder. I love it. It's $40 and 20% off will make it $32, and it lasts so long, and I just love it. If y'all ever go into Sephora, just go and put it on your hand and look at it. It just looks so good. Ooh, I forgot a concealer. Here goes one. So another one that just launched maybe a month or so ago is the KVD Beauty Good Apple Concealer. I've seen all of the beauty girls using it and they're really liking it. I think I want to give it a try. I try not to give in to like the TikTok trends, but that one is kind of calling my name too, and that one's only $28. So that's one that I'm definitely considering, but that one's gonna be on the fence because I'm not gonna pick that one over Fenty or Pat McGrath. Okay, so getting back into setting powders, another one that I wanna pick up is by Charlotte Tilbury. It's the Airbrush Flawless Finish Setting Powder. So I have the shade number 3 already, and I tend to wear this powder underneath my eyes, but I like my under eyes to be kind of bright and just like awake. And the shade 3 is a little bit too close to my skin tone, so I want to go down a shade to shade 2 so that I have a more brightening effect. So I'll definitely want to pick that one up. Why do I keep saying definitely? So annoying. Another one I have on the list is by LYS Beauty. It's their Triple Fix Setting Powder. For only $18, y'all, I gotta get that one. This one is also a Black-owned beauty brand, and it's a clean beauty brand, exclusively sold at Sephora. I just wish that they had the products in store so that I could play with them and try them out instead of having to buy it online and hope that I really like it. But for $18, you can't really go too wrong. Like, just go ahead and pick it up, and you know, if it don't work out, it didn't cost you that much, especially at 20% off. Another repurchase I have on the list is by Laura Mercier. It's the Translucent Setting Powder in the shade Honey. It's the perfect under eye setting powder for brown girls. It just looks so beautiful, and I use that one almost every day. And they now have it in a larger jumbo size, which I'm hoping will last me a little bit longer because I go through those things like I go through water. So I'm glad that they have a larger size that I can now pick up. So that one is staying in my cart for sure. For brows, I don't need too much, but what I have my eye on is the Brow Freeze Styling Wax by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I've been using the e.l.f. one, the dupe for that. So I think it's called e.l.f. Brow Lift, and I've really been liking how my brows look when I use that. So I brush it into my brows and like lay them down and like make them stick up like soap brows and then fill in my brows. But I kind of want to see like what the higher end brow freeze would do as opposed to e.l.f. and I may do a video comparing the two. Let me know down in the comments if y'all want to see that video. But I'm going to pick her up, and I'm going to pick up the little applicator that it comes with too. So $23 for the brow stuff and then $17 for the little applicator. I don't know. Applicator may have to go, but I'm for sure going to get that brow freeze. So eyeshadow, I really don't need any more eyeshadow palettes. I have pretty much every color imaginable, so I don't need anything. But the one that I got my eye on, y'all, is the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes eyeshadow palette. Just looking at all them browns and beiges and blacks in there. Like, I want her. I want her. But for $48, I don't know if I'm gonna get her. But that is the only eyeshadow palette that I have in my cart right now. And I don't even know if she's gonna come home with me, but I will let y'all know. Okay, so for setting spray, the only thing I have in my cart is the one by Milk Makeup. It's the Hydro Grip Setting and Refreshing Spray. That one actually kind of went crazy on TikTok a little while ago, but I had a bottle of that before, and I did like how it set my makeup. It made my makeup look really good, and it lasted all day long. But I only had the travel size, and I think I actually picked it up. I picked it up in my last Sephora haul, and I loved it. So now I'm gonna get the full size for $36. So she's for sure staying in the cart. And then for the Sephora collection products where you get 30% off, I have two things in the cart and then I'm done. So the first is a repurchase, and it's the Sephora Micro Smooth Multitasking Baked Face Powder. I use the shade 56 Mahogany. It's a light, like very sheer powder, and I kind of use that one to set my foundation. And it has like these little like light reflecting specks. It's very, very subtle. It's not glittery at all. And I just love the way it sets my foundation, and it just makes my skin like look so smooth. And I think that's why it's called Micro Smooth. But I highly recommend that one. It's only $20, and then during the sale at 30% off, you'll only get it for $14. So that is the time to pick it up. So if you are thinking about it, get it then. And then the very last thing in my cart, cause girl, I done did too much, is another Micro Smooth product, but it's the Sephora Collection Micro Smooth Multitasking Baked Face Palette. So in this palette, it comes with like a blush, a highlighter, and what else? There's like 4 little pans of stuff. This one's also $20, so during the sale, you'll get it for $14 at 30% off. I've never owned this one, but the last time I was in Sephora, I swatched it on my hand. And when I tell y'all, that highlighter just looks so beautiful. It almost got me that day. I almost took her home, but my senses came to me and I left her sitting right there because I know I do not need another face palette. But the way that one laid and the fact that it's about to be 30% off, there's no stopping me now. She's coming home. So, all right, y'all. So that is all that I have in my cart as of right now. It could change. Once the sale starts, I'm gonna buy on the first day so I can film a haul for you guys and show you what I got. If you have any suggestions for me, let me know down below in the comments so I can check it out and maybe add it to my cart as well. But if you made it all the way to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit those notification bells, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.